Welcome back, walk fans. And this is, as I said earlier, the Cumbria way. So we're in the Lake District. It goes from Ulverston in the south to Carlisle in the north. 75 miles, something like that. It depends how many times you get lost, I guess. Right, does anyone know what this is? If you don't know, it is the start of the Cumbria Way, and a local has just told us that these stones are all examples of all the stones that you find on the Cumbria Way, which is about 74 miles of hiking ahead of us. Anyway, look who I've got. Say hello, Dan.
Hello, Dan. Back for more.
Yeah, so we're back for more. The Cumbria Way, a couple of 3 months later than we thought it was going to be. We've already got our waterproofs on. Oh, he's getting his breathers out. so yeah, here we go. And yeah, 73 or 74 miles, something like that. And we're heading up to Carlisle. Today's about 12 or 13 miles to a place, well, Dan keeps calling it Torver.
Apple.
He's food again. Right, so we're going in that direction, and it's a little bit fieldy and farmy for the first few miles, but I'll bring you back when we've got some stuff to see or something to talk to you about. But for now, we've fueled up at Greg's. We've fueled up and coffeed up at Greg's, and we're rocking and rolling. But it's going to be wet today, we know that. So talk to you later. Bye. It's a wet start to the Cumbria Way. Nevertheless, that was the forecast, and it was going to be that way. We knew that for today anyway. So let's hope that we get today out of the way, and the forecast is for it to be dry at least. I'll tell you what, you know it's wet when the cows are taking cover. They're not even lying down. Anyway, later. That is the path down there. You alright, big man? Yeah, that's a yeah. The famous arrow on the gate through the field with the cows that's in everyone's videos, where they eventually have to make a run for it because I think the farmers trained them to eat humans. I'll see you on the other side. Very grey, very wet, but nevertheless very lovely also. So this route, we've cut it up into about 5 days, I think, something like that. Who thinks? 12 to 13 or 14 miles per day, and every day there's like a campsite or at least a good stopping point along the way. So we're not planning on wild camping, but you never know. So we've met 2 more wet people on our route through.
Hello.
That's Jen and Daisy.
Hi.
Mother and daughter doing the Cumbria Way. They're doing the easy bit though, they're bed and breakfast every night.
They're northerners, so they're hard.
Yeah, so anyway, good luck to them, good luck to us. We're going to need it because of the weather, but anyway, keep with us. So we knew it was around here somewhere because we was coming across it, but that is Beacon Tarn. It's like a little oasis of a view today because it's been so foggy. I've not been able to give you any vistas, if you like, from the hills, so it wouldn't have come out. But this one, Beacon Tarn, on a very wet day. Thoroughly soaked, I'm afraid, today. Feet are wet through, have been for hours, and I think we've got about 4 miles to go still, something like that, and to find the campsite. Hoping it's gonna have a break in the weather by then, but I think I'm being a bit optimistic. Might be tempted by a bed and breakfast tonight, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to round this muddy bend. Reminds me of the island walks back in the winter, but round here and you come across this, which I'll come back to in a second. Right on the edge of Beacon Tarn, everybody. It's hard to tell the difference between the grey of the tarn and the grey of the sky, but trust me, there's a bit of green in the middle. And that's how we're telling the difference. So it's all heathland up here. I just have to do map check time. As down in the distance, there's no avoiding the water because the path is the path.
There seems to be a river.
The path is the path and the path is the river. So there is no avoiding it. Oh my god. Oh fuck it. Oh, you'll have to edit that out, Annie. So after all those torrents of water, they now decide to give us a bridge. Incredible. Wow. Yeah, so this is what a hotel room with a load of hiking equipment looks like after hiking all day in the wet. Luckily, where are we, Dan? Do you know?
We're in
What's the
turnover.
We're in Torver. I meant the pub actually.
We're in the pub.
Okay, we're in a pub in Torver. It has not stopped raining all day. It has been torrential. The rivers, or the streams coming down the hill are now rivers. We ended up wading through them practically. Everything is wet, absolutely wet through, apart from the stuff in the dry bags in the kit bag, in the packs. So we checked in at this place because it was just too much. So yeah, all's good in it, Dan.
All's good.
But all's good, except we are trying to dry out tonight and face it again in the morning. Well, hopefully, and I'll check later on, hopefully the weather forecast is a bit kinder to us tomorrow. But yeah, only about 12 or 13 miles today according to the plan, but it felt a lot further because of the weather. We're wet through, mate, aren't we?
Horrendous it was.
Horrendous.
Horrendous.
Of course, Dan wanted to camp again tonight, and I had to tear him away from it.
He just likes sharing a room with me.
So anyway, we're in here. We're going to get fueled up again later on. So that's day one. Hopefully day two is going to be drier. Bye for now, Rambles fans. Good morning, day two. Thank you very much to Wilson's Freehouse for that very pleasant overnight stay out of the wind and rain. Well, not so much wind, but loads of rain. And day two, we're heading to
Elterwater.
Elterwater. Hello, Dan.
That's Isle of Wight Elterwater.
So we've got about, is it 11 miles or something today?
Hello, Dan.
We've got about 11 miles today.
Doesn't sound a lot.
Doesn't sound a lot, but with wet gear. Actually, my feet don't feel, considering we put wet boots on. All right, it's only 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes in, but
Damn.
so right, we've got yeah, I've got to find the route. It's just behind this place up here called the Church House Inn, they say. So it's a disused railway line. So
rename it Church House Not In.
Church House is not in, no matter what number you call. So sorry, Church House, it ain't working for us. So I'll come back to you, but bye for now, because I'm gonna have to do a map check. See you later. Say see you later, Dan.
See you later, Dan.
So there you got Coniston Water in the mist and the rain. So we've just done the Torver to Coniston link, which is a little diversion off the actual trail, isn't it, mate? Yeah.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. And there is a trail to link it up. But anyway, we're back on the actual Cumbria way now, and we'll carry on in here. Luckily, it's raining, which doesn't make any difference since we put wet gear on in the first place today anyway. So
Come to the Lake District in a wetsuit.
So the favourite local saying is, well, there wouldn't be any lakes without the rain. So occasionally there's some jetties, so you can pick up a ferry from one end of Coniston Water to the other, and the instructions are here. It says Torver Jetty, to hail boat, please stand on jetty and raise one arm. Oh, there's the jetty. So I reckon there's a link missing there. Or is it the tide? Dan reckons it's the tide. I'm not so sure it's tidal. Joking. Decent track to walk on. Nice little sailing club here. Oh. Just when we thought it was on the up, the track is underwater.
Yeah, I think today and then it gets...
Have you got your scuba gear with you?
I forgot my wellies.
Did you? I can't believe you forgot your wellies. Oh no. Oh, it is that bad. It is so that bad. Oh, it's high tide here. Oh fuck. Yeah. No, you'll have to edit that bit out, honey. Oh no. Oh dear. So we've just walked through Coniston, asked a couple of directions, a couple of questions just to get through the town, and we're on our way out now. And this is Coniston Folly, which apparently the National Trust has now renovated, and you can actually shelter it in it, I hope. So let's see. And eat. What's this? I think the kissing gates were made for really small people up in the lakes. Oh God, I can't get out. It's out of the rain for now, and we might brew up, have a little bit of a rest. Happy holidays, Dan. We were in that Coniston Folly a little bit ago, and two elderly ladies walked past with their ponchos on, and I say elderly, I'm talking about maybe 60s, possibly, maybe, definitely 60s something, and I thought to myself, man, I mean, they might have only been going a mile, but who knows? I think they're built differently around here. This path, do you know what? It's by no means what you professional hikers would call technical, but today, you know, you slip on anything practically. So yeah, so yeah, I'm calling it technical. Sorry about that. Who spent all those months building that wall? No matter where you go, you can always hear water. I would like to see it in the sunshine though, I'll be honest. Stops raining, then start. It's stopped at the moment. I just don't trust it. So we'll see how we get on. We've got a few more miles to get into Elterwater, and that's our scheduled stop today, and it is now, hang on a second, 2:30. I reckon we'll be there by 4ish, I reckon. And there are campsites, but there is a private youth hostel which, yep, if it's got some space, I think we're going to try and get in there and you know, try and dry off a bit if possible. So we'll see. I'll bring you back. So we're coming into the outskirts of Elterwater, and this is the way. This is the way. Elterwater Park, this is. Just walking through, because we think it's through this way anyway. They've got guest houses here and whatnot. Elterwater Park, farmhouse, bed and breakfast, and so on. So the route is that way. There's a sign saying cafe open. And you can come through here. I don't know how good this is going to come out, but loads of self-service, cakes, teas and coffees and all this sort of thing. Look, in winter there's a big old log burner in the corner, all really nicely laid out. Of course we're wet through, so we're not going to ruin it, but yeah, delightful, isn't it, Dan?
Got a bit of lemon drizzle.
So we're just coming over this bridge. Down there is Skelwith Force. There's some canoeists or kayakists down there battling those whitewaters. It's something to see. And here's the other side. Look, this is just on the outskirts of Elterwater. Just on the outskirts of Elterwater, about a mile away now. So yeah, feeling it again today. So we have yet to find ourselves some accommodation tonight. Not sure. We're going to try the YHA, and yeah, hopefully they don't ask evidence of youthfulness, because that's a short measure. Right, I'll let you know. I mean, this may not last, but can you see I'm squinting? I'm positively squinting in the sunshine. What do you reckon, Dan?
Sunshades.
I mean, he did tell me it was going to... Oh no, I said it was going to stop raining, but that was about 30 odd hours ago.
I said 3 o'clock.
And it is 4:15, I think, but That's, Jill, I'm going to show you. Look, there's a blue bit through there, just before the dark bit over there. Don't look back, Dan. Cannot believe it. That's it for this video, Walk fans. We realised in editing that it was getting just too long, so we decided to split them into two. So stay tuned for part 2, where you will enjoy more hiking hysteria, much better views, and at last some bloody sunshine. Please do subscribe so you will see when the next video is up. It's completely free to do so. You can also select to receive notifications so you'll be alerted when the next video is up. Once again, thanks for tuning in, Walk fans, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.